So I'm going to explain how to turn your paper-based data collection forms that you've had a go sketching up into digital ones that you can use on your phone to collect the data. So first of all, if we type in, go to Google and type in, the app's called Fieldtrip GB, and you can download this app on the Android or Apple Store for free. And what we want to do is click on the authoring tool, because the way it works is you create the forms using their web page, and then you can download them onto your phone by kind of syncing your phone. So click authoring tool, comes up with this page. You want to click login, and the way the app works is it links with Dropbox, and I've made a generic Dropbox login for the field trip. So click Dropbox, and it'll ask you to log in. Now the email is petersfieldtrip@gmail.com, and the password is Bdale's School. So we click sign in. Petersfield field trip. Let's check we've got this right. Bdale's School. Sign in. Press allow, and that links Dropbox in the app. If you ignore this message, and what you want to do is click create new form. Name the form, and it might be something like pedestrian count. Click set, and then what you can do is you start dragging in elements. So if we call this first one name, now the easiest thing is to always call this first one name, because you have to have this one, and then we can just drag in elements. So let's take a range, and a range, basically you can choose this slider can take any value. If we take this to be, let's break it down into males and females so we can kind of work out the ratio, and say if we count for maybe a minute, we may well get up to maybe something like 40 people. And then if we click another one, and we're going to put in females, and again let's go up to 40. Great. And now what we can do is we can choose to save that, and we have that available as a form that when we come to use our phone, we can log in using our phone and get this form on your phone. Let's have a go creating another one. So let's create a new form. Let's call it not pedestrian count. Let's have a go doing this environmental quality survey. Now if you go on Google and search environmental quality survey, in images there's quite a good one. This one comes up, and this is called a bipolar survey, in the sense that you're using two extremes. So for example, we've got boring to stimulating, ugly to attractive, and what we can do is create the same setup in using our phone. And so what we want to do is click range again, and what we can do is title it the two extremes. We can go boring / stimulating, so boring / stimulating, and then what range should we use? We use 0 to 5. Okay, and then what we can do is just add in more ranges for each of these. So ugly, attractive, and we can continuously add more and more of these. Let's edit this first one again and call it name, just so we know who's collected the data. And again, if we click save, okay, what I want you to do is have a go seeing what other forms you could create, what other options on this left-hand side are there available. You know, some of you are exploring sound, so you might want to capture audio, or you might want to capture the image. But the key benefit of this, though, is that it logs the GPS location with the data you collect. So as you collect it, it plots it, and it means that we can much better map our data afterwards.